Hey you guys, welcome back to Kimball's Corner, where today we are, well, we're gonna turn the page. Ta-da! Today we are going to do the Oarfish for MerMay, inspired by Animal Crossing fish. Yeah, so the first time I caught this dude on Animal Crossing, I kind of giggled because it was huge flying out of the water, and your character just catches it nonchalantly, like, oh yeah, totally. I can carry this fish, it's like 3 times bigger than my body. Anyway, this is the inspiration. Reds, yellows, well, tiny bit of yellow. Maybe I'll go orangey yellow towards the end of the hair, because that's gonna be its hair. We're thinking mohawkish, something or others. Lots of like bluey purples, grays in the body. Dude goes up there, and today I want to use the Davenport Colorsticks, but I don't want to use them like watercolors. They're water soluble. You can scribble it out and then you can put water on it and it'll soften up and look like watercolors. But I like to lay them down and smudge them with my finger. But when I do that on paper, it kind of dries a little quickly. So I'm going to use this. It's a matte acrylic gel mixed with, and it's by Vicki Boutin, I think is how you say that. And then this is the Jane Davenport red acrylic. And I'm going to lay these down onto here, kind of splotchy, hodgepodgey, whatever, just so I can lay those down on top. And I'm using this brush because I ruined it doing, I think I laid down gesso with it and I didn't clean it properly, so it's kind of trashed. So I'm gonna use it to just slop down some paint. A bigger brush would be better, but whatever, I don't wanna deal with it. I don't wanna deal with it, you guys. So I pulled out a few of these to work with from both packs. Just kind of set those aside. And here they both are. There's the Soul Window and the Silky Skin. Portraits, lots of colors. I use them for everything. They are awesome. I will keep them on hand though, because there are some other colors in there that I'll probably be using. You know what I need is to get one of those little clippy things. I used to clip this closed, but it would always like indent my pages, which I hated. So I don't do it anymore. Do I need to shake this? I don't know. I'm shaking it. We're shaking. And I'm gonna do red around, light in the middle. Let it dry, hope for the best. Did I even say what day it was today? Today's MerMay Day 12. Yeah, that's how with it I am right now. Gonna blob some of this down. Now, and the reason I'm doing this, I don't know if I fully explained, is so these will spread a little easier. Otherwise, the paper kind of starts to absorb them. And plus, it's just fun to, let's bring that over there. Plus, it's just fun to start with some weird, colorful background. And we just start smudging. I feel like I just flicked red paint on my favorite shirt. Oh my god. No, this is an emergency. This is an emergency. Good enough. All right. So I'm gonna just smear this around. I put on a lot of weight and red paint. Anybody else miss doing some actual like exercise? I should have done this on the jelly plate. I get a much smoother surface. That's another cool thing about the jelly plate, is that it looks very textured, but it's very flat, which is cool. Well, welcome to the murder page. I think that's one of the not welcome to the murder page, but one of the slogans for Baltimore is we're more than just murder. When I saw that when I moved here, I was like, did I make the right choice? Sure, is my answer to that. All right, now that we've slapped this goodness down, give my brush a rinse. Doesn't need to be too rinsed because it's just red. And then smear this around, because I did want something. All right, well, it's not working out the way I planned it to. I kind of wanted it to be whiter, and I didn't want to have to use gesso. But you know what, we're gonna try it. We're gonna try that. If all else fails, I'll just do an acrylic painting. I don't care. That's how we do things here. Doesn't need to be perfect. Can be a bit splotchy. And then we'll just glop the excess over here. Give my brush a good rinse. And then I'm going to give this a good dry. And I've never actually worked with color sticks on top of this. So, you know, I like to bring you guys along for my experiments. You know, if it works out, then yay, I taught you something new. And if it just fails miserably, yay, I told you what not to do, or I taught you what not to do. Yeah, good enough. This brush is already ruined, so I don't really need to take too good a care of it. All right, let's give this sucker a dry. Oh my God, that took forever. So I know this says matte, but it's sticky. You can hear that. I'm not loving that noise. Vicki Boutin, okay girl. Maybe it's just because it's a gel. I don't know. Not familiar with it. Got it for free, so I'm using it. I could go over the top of this with gesso, but I'm not going to. You know what, we're gonna get into it. Crazy face. Ooh, what you gonna be doing? I feel like I should sketch this out with a gray pencil. Why? Because I don't know what I want to do, and that's my life story. Why don't I have a gray pencil? I mean, I have a lot of them, but where's just like gray? I have silver, that'd be pretty. I'm wasting everyone's time looking for a pencil. Okay, so, ooh, maybe I'll just draw like the same angle as the fish. Let's do. The fish just kind of has its mouth open. So I'm drawing an open mouth too. And we'll just put a tongue right there. Kind of dark back like that. This is gonna be hard to, to do with, because these color sticks are not exactly fine point. And then, let's see. Should I give her eyes? Oh yeah, she's gotta have open eyes. They're nice and yellow. I may have to come back in and do some colored pencil detailing, or I could use one of my pens, actually. It's so funny, like all of these fish drawings I'm doing, when I do their eyes open, they just look terrified, like, oh! Well, maybe she just farted and a little came out. I would make that face too. I'm gonna have her hair in the the fish hair thingy is flying backwards, but if I do that, it's gonna go right off the page. Maybe if I bring it down like that, or should I just have it come out like that? No, I'm gonna bring it down, that's more fun. So, and then whatever, kind of just goes off like that. And it's just in the front. Not that you'll be able to tell with this. As I drop my pencil, I was just so scared as to what to do next. So her head will kind of continue like that. And then this is like shaved head right there. Ish. And then whatever, her ear is probably covered up. And is it called a ribbon? Oh no, this is the Oarfish, not the ribbon one. Because I was just gonna draw a big old ribbon. We've got something going on. Maybe I'll pull out a white colored pencil. Since we don't have a white color stick, I'll use a white colored pencil. Ooh, if I need it. I'm throwing everything today. I mean, do I need more caffeine? Yes. Yes, I do. Also, I do have my Jane Davenport Storytime paint pens, which come in black and white, and my Sharpie white paint pen, which they don't make anymore, but my friend Jenna just totally hooked me up with those. Okay, deep breath. Get ready for some dirty fingers. That sounds naughty. Let's get down to business. So the face, light gray. It's like a medium-ish gray here, and then like light down here. And I don't really have anything light to work with. So let's just find out how these actually work on here. I'm mostly just deciding how I want to do the coloring. Ah, that's nice. Okay, so I can blend it to oblivion, basically. think I will bring it down here. I just leave that open. I'm gonna incorporate some purpley blues with it because I can. It's always kind of hard when you don't have like a normal skin colored thing to do. Well, for me it's hard to do like the shading versus skin color. Oh, I like this blue. Maybe I'll use this blue as shading. Okay, figuring it out as we go. I'm gonna bring out the black and really start pretending like I know what I'm doing. Strong black around the eye. You know what? She's got a smoky eye thing happening. And she has dark lips. I don't know if I want to do them black though. But we'll just add a little something there for now. Yes, it's very messy right now, don't worry. It's just gonna get messier. It almost looks like she has a black band across her eyes. I'm not sure, not sure. Ooh, that pink really makes the eyebrow, or the eyebrow bone, brow bone, that's the word I'm looking for, pop out. So, cheeky. This is very interesting. Now her hair is a dark red, kind of goes into an orange, and then it looks almost yellow at the tips. I'm laying this down because I'm not sure what it's gonna look like. I wanted to see. So it is a lighter red. We can use this to start building up some highlights. Some highlighty something's out here. Not too concerned. Maybe in here. Big old chunk of black fell in there, whatever, work with it. So, I'm gonna try this pink on her cheek. I don't wanna do the whole cheek because I really like what's coming through. But that's nice. Kinda helps blend into the reds. It's harder on, because like the bottom of the face is gray. Now she's got like some weird 5 o'clock shadow thing happening. Or close that up. Bring in some orange and see how this lays on it. Nice. And I'm gonna have to, hopefully the yellow will stand out on this. I really don't know. Because usually yellow is a little more transparent, but that works quite nicely. So we'll do a little highlight here. Something-ish in here. And a little up here. And I think I'll do some here just to help it stand out. Oh, I should do the back part of the head. On there, I'm gonna add a little gray. Because on the fishy thing, it's all like orangey and yellow, but it's dulled down. So I'm just gonna kind of mix all these colors in there. Hi, Rocky.
Hey.
Rocky's decided to come on in and look at my awesome masterpiece. Don't judge me.
I'm not judging you.
Okay.
It looks great.
It's in the works. She's terrified of you right now. She's like, oh my God, Rocky's here.
The feeling is mutual. Just kidding. Just kidding. Say hi before I go back downstairs.
Bye. Bye. Enjoy whatever you're doing. All right, bye. All right, back to this. I'm gonna try the super bright yellow. For those of you that are new to the channel, Rocky is my husband. All right, ooh, so this one is a little more transparent than the other one, but it's definitely brighter, and it keeps wanting to go back in. And her eye is yellow. All right, I want to darken this. It's like the under part of her hair. but it is still red. Now let's try bringing in, maybe I'll do the shading with the blue. Just try new things. I haven't worked with these in a long time, so reacquainting myself slash, you know me, just having fun. Plus I like this blue up close with the orange, just because they're complements, and when you put complementary colors next to each other, they give off more energy. So that's what we're doing. Debating. I like it just strong. I don't want to keep rubbing it in. Oh, you know what I could do? I could add, I could add, what are they called? Power pastels on top of this. Maybe I'll just keep using these. I'm not sure where this is all going just yet. Oh, I do have, let's see if this will work. It's the Jane Davenport paint over pen, and it's more transparent than a regular paint pen. Like her new paint pens are much more opaque. Oh, this is very opaque on this though. Getting some whites in. I'm not sure how much of this stuff's gonna pick up on that, so we're just gonna put that aside. I might have to use the other paint pens just because that has more of like a Sharpie tip, and I'm afraid it'll like scrape up the color and like kind of gunk up that pen, whereas the other ones are more like a liquidy paint that can come out. So let me just get those out. Where did I put them? You know how like you clean up your space and then you don't know where you put anything? That's what I did today. Did I leave them out? Oh, they're right here in front of my face. Shake up the whole pack, and that'll be ready to go when I want to use them. She's looking terrifying right now, I'm not gonna lie, but I think now that I have like this whole blurred thing going on, I want to start using these without blending them. Do you know what I mean? Creating lots of energy. Not just with color, but like with the dashes and the movement. This is a very experimental piece, I gotta say. Her lips, I'm gonna have to work with like a colored pencil on them just because they are small and detailed. Same around her eye, although maybe I'll bring this in, soften that up just a little bit. I don't like it when it's not softened a little bit, I suppose. All right, let's do this. Maybe I'll take a white paint pen for the front of her face. You know, just to mix things up. See, I don't know how this is gonna dry on. Or if these, yeah, it's still a little damp. I'm gonna blow dry this real quick. All right, we're hoping that was enough. This is so new, but also so fun. And I'll come back in there with the other pen, make sure that's clean, and then come back in with this one. We'll do the lashes on the other side of her face. It's definitely not my most glamorous piece, but for a style that I'm not familiar with, I'm kind of loving it. Very grungy, which is not something I normally do. Interesting, if I do say so myself. On the plus side, it's like I don't have to keep, like my lines don't have to be like smooth. It can be a little out of control, which is always fun. Since she already looks a little chaotic, having like the unbalanced messy line work really helps add to that chaos. Oh, this is what made me think of. I have these other pens. Aha, let's see how this works. It's the Thriller Jacket Jane Davenport pen. And, wow. Let's see how this will work. kind of looks like blood trickling down her face. Oh, it picked up some of the black. That's all right. Ooh, a little in here. Ooh, I'm kind of starting to fall in love with her, I'm not gonna lie. At first, let's all be honest, we were all a little scared in the beginning. Some of us might still be a little scared, but she's really growing on me very quickly. Ooh, let me try. I just keep thinking of all the things that I have. Dramasticks. So this is actually 2 packs of Dramasticks in the same case, and they are a Jane Davenport product. And they are like really soft oil sticks, and they are quite nice. They give a nice texture works so much better for whatever reason. Like the texture, they're also, I mean, you can blend them with your finger. I don't want to. I wanted to bring in this rough texture. Almost look like little sparkly bits, just because those paint lines are a little too perfect, I guess. A little too clean, that's what I'm looking for. And with these, you don't want to sharpen them to a point because they are very soft and gooey. And if it breaks off, you can just smush it back together. It like looped a little bit too much there. Whatevs. Little dabby there. All right. A little bit on her tongue, maybe. There's a red one. It'd be cool if there was a yellow one, because that I would have put in the hair. There's a red. Oh, that's too bright. All right, I think that'll be, well, hey, why not add some white in the hair then? Just extra little soft highlights. Nice little texture. And I'm just adding little bits where the bright yellow is. All right, whatever. That's not even part of the actual piece, so it doesn't matter. Well, you guys, I think that might be it. She is crazy looking. That is not it. I just want to keep adding. Just a tiny bit down here to give her chin a little roundness. All right, I think for reals this time, although I just want to add just a tiny little bit right there. And you guys, I think that is it. We did it. We did the Oarfish from Animal Crossing. It's turned out a little scary, but also really cool, really different. I mean, this is a month of experimentation, doing artwork every day, and I am trying to use all of my different art supplies. So we're getting there. We're not even halfway done. And I got a lot more art supplies to go through. And it is fun to mix and match and do this mixed media stuff, I gotta say. This is amazing. Whatever, I'll stop. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I will see you tomorrow with another MerMay or fish. Yep, that's you as a human. All right, guys, take care, stay safe, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.